Hello everyone. Have you ever heard of the expression Memento Mori? Do you know what it means? In this video, we will explore this expression and also compare Dolores Cannon's view on the moment of death with the perspective of the Stoic philosophers, taking advantage of the current popularity of Stoic philosophy. But before we delve into this topic, let's understand what Memento Mori means. This Latin expression can be translated as "remember that you are mortal," or "remember that you will die." This idea reminds us of our own mortality and the transient nature of life, encouraging us to live consciously and prioritize what truly matters. In essence, Memento Mori is a powerful reminder for us to cherish each moment and contemplate what is essential in our lives. Now, let's explore the 10 comparative items between Dolores Cannon's and the Stoic philosophers' views. But before we do that, I kindly ask for your support by leaving a like on this video, a simple gesture that helps us reach more people with this content. Can we count on you? Let's go. 1. Memento Mori. Dolores Cannon acknowledges the importance of Memento Mori as an essential spiritual practice to gain perspective on life and death. She emphasizes the need to constantly remember our mortality as a way to connect with our spiritual essence and prioritize inner growth, encouraging us to seek a deeper understanding of life's purpose. Similarly, Stoic philosophers also valued Memento Mori as a fundamental tool for cultivating a virtuous life. They believed that remembering death was crucial for living wisely and authentically, inspiring us to seize each moment and live according to our highest values, promoting a life of meaning and moral excellence. 2. Concept of death. Dolores Cannon emphasizes that death is not an absolute end, but rather a transition to a new form of existence. She believes in the continuity of consciousness beyond physical death, often exploring concepts such as reincarnation and astral planes. On the other hand, Stoic philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius view death as a natural and inevitable part of life. For them, accepting mortality was essential for living a virtuous life, as it reminds us of the transience of existence and encourages us to value each moment. Although Stoicism did not explicitly embrace reincarnation, its view on death emphasized acceptance of fate and the pursuit of virtue as a path to inner tranquility. 3. Attitude towards death. Dolores Cannon regards death as an essential part of the spiritual journey, encouraging acceptance and peace in the face of this transition. She promotes the idea that death is an inevitable and significant aspect of the cycle of life. Stoics, such as Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, advocate for a tranquil and serene attitude towards death. For them, accepting fate with courage and calmness demonstrates wisdom and virtue, enabling us to live in harmony with nature and reason. This Stoic attitude prepares us to face death with dignity and frees us from fear, fostering a more serene and grateful life for the time we have. 4. Purpose of life and death. For Dolores Cannon, physical life represents a precious opportunity for spiritual learning and growth. She believes that each lived experience serves a higher purpose, contributing to the expansion of consciousness and the refinement of the soul. From this perspective, death is seen as an integral part of this evolutionary process, a transition to a new phase of existence where our spiritual journey continues. Conversely, Stoics view life as an opportunity to cultivate virtues and live according to reason. They see death as a natural part of this life cycle and advocate for its acceptance with serenity, as it is part of the natural order of things. They strive for eudaimonia, a life of personal fulfillment and virtue, understanding that death is an inevitable part of this process. 5. Control and acceptance. Dolores Cannon emphasizes the role of the soul in choosing its journey and experiences, including physical death, as part of the spiritual evolution process. She encourages acceptance of life experiences, including death, as opportunities for growth and learning. Stoics taught the importance of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not. They argue that we can control our attitudes and actions, but should accept inevitable external events, such as death, with serenity. This perspective enables us to live with more tranquility and wisdom, focusing our efforts on what we can truly influence while cultivating serene acceptance of what we cannot change. 6. Preparation for death. Dolores Cannon offers various techniques such as regression, meditation, and exploration of life after death to assist people in preparing for this transition. She emphasizes the importance of reflecting on the purpose of life and spiritual connection as ways to face death with serenity. On the other hand, Stoics advocate for the practice of self-discipline, self-knowledge, and reflection on mortality as preparations for the end of life. They believe that living in accordance with virtue and reason equips us to face death with courage and tranquility, preparing us to accept the inevitable fate with dignity. 7. Concept of virtue. While Dolores Cannon focuses on the spiritual journey and evolution of the soul, Stoics emphasize the importance of practicing virtues as a path to achieving happiness and tranquility, even in the face of death. For Stoics, virtue is not only a matter of ethical behavior, but also a way to cultivate a fulfilling and meaningful life. They believe that courage enables us to face the challenges of life, and death with dignity. Justice guides us to act ethically and compassionately, and wisdom helps us discern what truly matters in our lives. Thus, for Stoics, the practice of virtues is essential not only for a well-lived life, but also for a serene and meaningful death. 8. Nature of suffering. Dolores Cannon perceives suffering as an opportunity for spiritual growth, challenging the soul to overcome obstacles and extract valuable lessons. Conversely, the Stoics taught that suffering results from our relationship with external events and that we can find inner peace through acceptance and moderation of emotions, even in the face of death. They remind us that pain is inevitable in life, but our suffering is influenced by how we choose to respond to circumstances. Thus, by adopting an attitude of acceptance and serenity, we can find a source of inner strength even in the most challenging moments. 9. Concept of fate or destiny. While Dolores Cannon speaks about the soul's ability to make choices in its journey and experiences, she also suggests an acceptance of a greater destiny or cosmic plan that can influence our lives and deaths. On the other hand, the Stoics embrace the idea of fate as unalterable. They emphasize the importance of living in accordance with it, accepting events as part of a larger plan, including death itself. For the Stoics, acceptance of fate is a source of serenity and wisdom, enabling us to face life's challenges with dignity and calm. 10. Concept of eudaimonia, flourishing, and happiness. Dolores Cannon seeks happiness and spiritual well-being as an essential part of the soul's journey, recognizing the transition of death as a significant aspect of this spiritual growth process. Similarly, the Stoics also pursue eudaimonia, which represents a form of enduring happiness and personal fulfillment. For them, eudaimonia is achieved through the practice of virtues and the pursuit of harmony with rational human nature, regardless of external circumstances, including the proximity of death. Thus, both Cannon and the Stoics emphasize the importance of cultivating inner happiness and personal fulfillment that transcends the contingencies of life, including mortality. Dear friends, today we explored the powerful expression, Memento Mori, which reminds us of our own mortality and the transience of life, encouraging us to live consciously and prioritize what truly matters. By comparing Dolores Cannon's perspective with that of the Stoic philosophers, we perceive how both emphasize the importance of accepting death as a natural part of existence and living a life of meaning and virtue. Reflecting on these concepts invites us to adopt an attitude of serenity in the face of death, preparing us to face life's challenges with dignity and gratitude for the time we have. I hope this video has been enriching for you. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like and share it with your friends. Together, we can bring these reflections to more people. Thank you for watching, and until the next video.